Well, sometimes you got to be careful what you do. 30 years later, you're working for the chief and you remember something you've done out in the field, and thank you for that. And I will tell you that I am thrilled to be standing here talking to you going into this assignment. I fully am aware of the responsibilities that I'm undertaking and the shoes I got to fill behind John Witt. I worked with John Witt for the last 4.5 years, and he's done a phenomenal job. Learned a lot from him. He's a great captain. We've brought the station from a small storefront a few years ago to this premier sheriff station here that we have in the city of Palmdale. The men and women of Palmdale Sheriff Station are without a doubt the best in the county. I firmly believe that. Yeah, in the nation, yeah. And, there's been so many accomplishments. We've got a lot ahead of us. I work very closely with the city of Palmdale and the city manager, Mr. Williams, and the mayor and the council, as well as Ann Ambrose and the public safety people. And many of the department heads here I've worked with for 20 years. So that's a real plus for me because I'm going into an assignment where I feel like it's home. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad I'm here. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. I know we have a very big task ahead of us, and we're ready to take it on. So thank you very much.
Well, I've hardly seen Bobby so speechless. I'd like to bring up at this time Norm Hinkling, representing our supervisor, Mike Antonovich, say a few words.
On behalf of Supervisor Antonovich, I'd like to pass along his congratulations to both you, John and Bobby. I had the opportunity some 5 years ago to actually sit down with John and be part of the interview process. And just a little funny joke, I was really concerned because it was a tremendous amount of great candidates. And when Neil called and he said, "Who do you think?" And I said, "Well, I think it's John, but probably not going to agree with the then city manager over at Palmdale at the time." And he says, "No, and as a matter of fact, you did agree with him." And I went, "My goodness, something's right. I've taken the right job." So, but with that, John has done an incredible job in growing the station and bringing us to where we are today, where we're proud of our community safety. We're proud of the partnership between the county and the city and the residents, both in the incorporated area of Palmdale and the unincorporated area. And John, that's a tribute to you on behalf of the supervisor, so thank you. Looking at Bobby, yeah, he is a product of this valley, obviously. He knows the issues. There is nobody that I know of in the Sheriff's Department that's more responsive. I know whenever the supervisor's office has a issue or a problem that we've been able to take it to Bobby in the Palmdale Sheriff's Department, responded, and the response has been almost immediate. And customer satisfaction is definitely something that you demonstrate, all the deputies in the entire station demonstrate on a daily basis. And on behalf of the supervisor, just congratulations again. Thank you for that. And just to know that if there's anything you need, we work together closely now. And if there's something you need, please bring it to us, bring it to the supervisor, and he will do his best to break out that red tape, get past the bureaucrats, and we'll make it happen. So God bless you all.
Thank you, Norm. This time I'm going to bring up Councilman Mike Dispenza to say a few words.
I'm here to say a few nice words about John Witt. Now that that's over, we have been very lucky to have John Witt here. I will say that. He is not only a great captain, he's a great friend. And now that I feel safer since he's not after my car on the street, which he told me every time we met, no, it has been a great relationship, John. And I know wherever you go, they will be better for it. And now about Bobby Denham. I was a very young child when he came here to Palmdale. He has made a great difference here. I can't find it yet, but I know it has been here. No, we're also lucky to have 23 years. That's amazing that no one else would have you. It's just, it's just fantastic to see the love here that has been given to you. No, I will tell you this. We have got a great sheriff station. We have got great people here that work in it. These are just two of them. But they are an example of what we have here. And that's the reason that I know that this city is going to be safe in the future, and that we can all feel that and be proud of it. And I want to congratulate you, Bobby, because you have earned this. And John, again, I love you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Now I'm going to bring up a CHP officer and councilman, Tom Lackey.
Thank you. It certainly is a privilege to be here today. This is a very important day for the city of Palmdale. I'd like to begin by saying that something I truly have learned in my life is that leadership matters. And let me begin by thanking John Witt for his administrative prowess. He is truly one of the finest administrators that I've watched. And he took Palmdale to the point to where we could be very, very proud, as was acknowledged by that agency who recognized the organization and the public service component that we have here in Palmdale. So I thank Mr. Witt for his leadership that was pretty sizable. Now we have someone that I first met back in right before the year 2000. And I met Mr. Denham as part of the Human Relations Task Force. And Mr. Parker can attest to the tenor at that time was not exactly pro-law enforcement. And it was a very difficult time where we as law enforcement were trying to build confidence in our community because there were some problems that had surfaced. And I have to tell you that Mr. Denham has something that not a lot of people have, and that is an interpersonal talent that he can endear and he can motivate. And we have a lot of very strong performers in our sheriff's department here in the city of Palmdale. We can be very proud of their work ethic. I hear them on my scanner during the nighttime, as well as the Lancaster people. And they're very, very busy, and they work very, very hard. But I have to tell you that leadership does matter. And Bobby Denham will strengthen that bridge with our community that we need to take us to the level that will return us to the safe environment that we all grew up with. We're headed in that direction. We need the continued leadership. Bobby Denham will bring the component that we need to move us in the direction that we're headed. I thank Mr. Witt for his leadership and congratulate him. And I know he will continue to enjoy success with his department. And I welcome our new captain, Bobby Denham. I look forward to his leadership, and thank you. Bye-bye.